Well, once again, I'm curvycom. I'm a lamer, and I suck. And I'm already lame. I'm already lamerized here because I've got my audio turned up too high. So I don't want to turn it up too high. I want to kind of get it around there, so I'm not drowning myself out. But so, what am I doing? I don't know. But, see, okay, so I sort of fixed the desk with the help of a very generous streamer who, let me see, blah, 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 blah. I can actually get my, so like I'm bad with names in real life, but like stream names, it's pretty hard. So let's see, if I want to look at my if I want to look at my chat history, I can kind of make this big, and then I can go back, and it's Skirmy. Skirmy is the one that did it. He gave me a one. He's going to go on the wall of origination for sure. I did a quick and dirty version of this desk thing, but now you see, Skirmy made me a piece. So like the bottom part of the desk and the laptop, he actually cut it off. So now I'm not in a narrow space like this. Now I can use my webcam out to as far as it can go. Still not that far, but it's pretty good, you know. So here I am, sitting in my chair. I'm centered in the chair now. I didn't have to move it over so far. So yeah, it looks pretty good. It's, you know, like I said, once again, it's not perfect, but it's pretty good. I've got like a little bit of extra fakery on it, and it's hard to get it all right, but I'm fine with it. It's just working. It's working good, and I got my magic reflection down there below me, and see it works. It's like this thing, and it kind of does its thing there. It's pretty cool. And I've basically pretty happy with the result. So I don't think I'm going to monkey around with it anymore. I think, I mean, who could ask for anything more than what I've got going right here? Oh, looks like I've got to do my bit rate down a little bit though. I'm going to say, let's try that. Just the servers are really congested today. This must be a busy day streaming, but yeah, that looks better. It looks a little better. I have to keep my eye on it and see how it does. But you know, once again, I think I'm like underdressed for this office, wearing my jammy shirt. But maybe I should wear a tie. You know, when I stream, maybe I should wear a coat and tie. And at least for when I'm in the office here, you know, I mean, I can at least be like a little bit more, or maybe an ascot, like a shirt with an ascot. That would be very posh. It would be Posh C. They might call me Posh C. So, you know, perhaps they may call me that anyway. I don't know. I mean, I think they probably don't. Whoever they are, they probably don't call me that. But but I'm just marveling at this. Is so great. The laptop, it's good. Look at that. I'm putting my fingers behind the laptop. Fingers are coming out of the laptop. There, look at that. Look at that. Can't go that far. It only go. So anyway, that's pretty good. Of course, my chroma key's never perfectly adjusted. It all depends on, I have to do different things slightly because I don't have really good lighting. So whenever I wear something a little bit different, oh, excuse me, I'm not yawning. I'm not tired. I don't know why I'm yawning, but anyway, when I do something different, I always have to adjust the chroma a little bit, you know. So, but when I do, it's just fine. You know, I can kind of get it right, but I have to do it every time pretty much because I like it dark in the room where I game, but I don't have it like in total darkness anymore. Yeah, Metal Blue. Someone fixed it for me. See how it's fixed? I'm ready. He says, "Nice office, man." I have to remember to repeat when I'm answering someone. I should repeat what they say so that, you know, for people that aren't in chat or that are listening later, they hear that. Maybe I could do like all text to speech too. That'd be kind of cool. So some people have that in their channel, like they have all text to speech going in their chat. And there's ways of doing that, and it'd be pretty cool. I wonder if you can have, like, if you have more than one text to speech voice, if you can assign a specific voice for so yeah, so the guy fixed it. He like carved a piece of this picture out and made it where you know, like everything, the laptop, he even went as far as the lamp, and the lamp on the other side, which you can't, the flowers on the other side, which you really can't see. And you know, my webcam doesn't go that far, so you know, of course, if I wanted to, I guess I could make the webcam a little farther away. It's so that I could make the image bigger, but I don't know. I don't have that much room. I have maybe another foot I could do, and I don't think that would really get me that much. So, but if the camera were farther away, I could, because it's a pretty high resolution camera, as I understand. So, it's a Logitech. I don't know what it is. Anyway, it's a G something or other. I don't know. It's got like their numbers go up to like 10 something or something like that. And this is like a 780 or a 7. So I don't know. It's something though. I don't know what it is, but it looks much better. So, so I'm gonna go log on to my banker. This stream is at least marginally about getting the Grand Expedition Yak. And but it's kind of basically, you know, maybe I should change my stream description, because basically the stream is really about whatever I think at the moment. That's really what it is. It's more or less, this has been pointed out to me, there's kind of a category called IRL, and they say if I want to do an IRL stream, I should just use my office view. So, but I gotta have something to do with my fingers, so I probably will always have the WoW thing running, even if I'm not streaming WoW. I might be flying around, or who knows what I'll put up here. I could put up a video, or I could put up something, or, you know, whatever. But right now, I actually, what I'd like to do is, I haven't looked into this yet, but I want to see if there's additional scene transitions for OBS, so that, you know, when I have this, when I switch to this, it can like zoom down to there. So like just like it does, like on a talk show or something. And that might be possible. But right now you can do fade, and I just have like a few: cut, fade, swipe, luma wipe, and stinger. And those are basically just different types of cuts and wipes. So anyway, let's see if I've got anything in the mailbox. There looks like I got something. I got one item. Okay, nothing really. Okay, just a little gold there. So that's good. Now I got 23,000 gold. I'm 1/6 of the way there. If I have the guild perk. I don't know if I'm in a guild that has that perk. I am in a guild, I think, but I don't know. Let's see. I'm in Lightshades Honor. It's been around for a while. My guild reputation is revered. I guess I need to get my guild reputation up. Well, actually, in one of the other characters, I probably have exalted. Actually, on my druid, I probably have exalted. Shout out to my Lightshades Honor peeps, I guess. Do we still say peeps? Is that still a thing? See what at G920? Might be actually. I'm not sure actually. I looked it up. I could be wrong. I could be totally wrong on the number. I could be completely making that number up. That's very likely. Let me look it up here. I can tell you what it is here. Oh no, it's not. It is not a G9. Oh, I'm sorry. It's way more ghetto than that. It's a C615. And I imagine some of them have even widescreen, resolution they can do. This one just does a 4:3. So, I originally just got this for Skype, so I didn't get the best one, that was available there. I went to like Office Max because I thought, you know what, I should have a webcam on this machine, so, when my friends Skype me, I can Skype back, and I don't have to go answer on a different machine or use my phone or whatever. So, yeah, it is not like the best one, but it's pretty good. It gets the job done, I guess you could say. And actually, I didn't even know, because I had a microphone on my headset, and I didn't even know I was getting a microphone, like, included in this. So, like, some webcams don't have a microphone, but this one does, but it wasn't featured on the box. And when I got it, I said, oh, I guess I really don't need a microphone. So I got the one that was pretty good, but, and then as it turned out, it had a microphone anyway. I guess the microphone wasn't featured on the box because, I don't know, when the microphones, now that I think about it, when the microphones were mentioned on the box of the webcam, it said stereo microphone. So maybe the feature is the microphone is stereo. And this is definitely a mono microphone. So, and I don't do too much to it. I have a little, what is that, a druid? What's she doing there? Looks like contemplation. It's pretty cool. I didn't know, see, I was wondering about, oh, she was porting. That's what she was doing. I haven't even investigated this yet, but, like, there's supposedly, like, your AoEs don't show anymore. So, like, if I do, like, Blizzard, like this, like people used to, back in vanilla WoW, there used to be these AoE festivals, people would come and do this, and then the Warlock would do their thing, and there'd be fire and ice and other stuff falling from the sky, and it was just awesome. And now I think you might have to be in a group to be able to see it. I'm not sure, but I think that might be the way it is now. I don't know, anyone know that? You could let me know, but maybe I could group up with someone and then see. But in any case, I guess I don't have much to do on this character. He's just gonna hang out here for a while, and I'll just say, let me switch to gameplay view here, and yeah, someone was asking about the black border around my stream. Why do I have a black border? And I actually have a reason for doing that. It's not just a lamer mistake where I just did it by accident because I didn't know how to do it. There's actually a reason for that, and that is because if you're using maybe a TV or an older TV as a monitor, and you're using the HD TV input from a newer laptop or something, sometimes there's no way to, normal TV parlance is to cut off part of the image. So the part that's broadcast is bigger than what you see on TV. And so that's the way HD TV kind of defaults to. So and some TVs do not have a way to turn that off. Now the newer ones, people complain about it. So the newer ones have a way to turn that off. But because a lot of people use TVs as a monitor, I know I do. Well, I did for the longest time. I used my Sharp TV as my main monitor, and now it's in the living room and it's attached to a laptop. And because the laptop, if the laptop had a VGA input, it would be fine, but it doesn't. It doesn't have a VGA output. It has only has an HD TV output. So to plug another monitor into. So it might also have a display port, like the new kind of display port. But in any case, you have to, because of that, there's that you can't control the behavior of that. Well, you can't use it as a monitor. But when that kind of TV came out, there really weren't really monitors using, except maybe at very high end, there weren't monitors using the HD TV input. So now, in case anyone has a TV like that and they don't want the whole thing to be cut off where they can't see the edges of the screen, etc., and so I figured I would just do that, just as an added bonus to the folks that might be watching on Roku, for example. If you watch on Roku, it will do that. So this is helpful. Or other smart TVs, if you're using like the streaming capability of your TV to watch Twitch, it might be like this also. So basically everybody's covered, and it's not that much smaller. It's just a little bit smaller. So I figure, what the hey, I'll do that, and then everyone's TV will, everyone will be able to see everything, whether they're on a TV or not. Some people will have the black border. Other people that aren't using that won't notice. Look at that. What is that? That is a shark in a bubble. It is a left shark. It is. It's a left shark as opposed to a right shark, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. It is actually, doesn't have it. That's not its name. It's its type. Can I look at it or show in Pet Journal? It'll show me left shark, and it just hovers around. It's a blue pet. Anyway, cool. So I guess I'm just gonna, I guess what I'm just gonna do is just keep talking and not do anything. So maybe I will, before I forget, let's just log out, and I'm not even gonna switch views so that I don't forget. I'm gonna whoop. What happened here? I'm clicking on one, I'm getting the other. There we go. Okay. All right. See if that works. See if I get the right character now. I noticed that lately. That's a bug. Sometimes if you move your characters around and then you log out and log back in, sometimes they don't line up right. And when you click on one character, you actually see another. And then if you log in, you'll actually get that character instead of the one you want. Oh. So, yeah, here we are. So, I'm just, I would like to fix my green screen too so that it doesn't hang down over the back of my chair. But to do that, I think I would like to green coat the back of my chair. So like put another green blanket or something on it so that it doesn't show. Because it's kind of what I'm doing, is trying to keep that to a minimum. And yeah, you know, so that's fun. I've got the webcam kind of big, you know, like it's showing more than, like I used to just have it kind of zoomed in on my face like that. And I don't know, I just think it's somehow more personal to have more, you know. I mean, you know, if I were, I think if I were a cute girl, people would like that better. But on the other hand, you know, I'm just a lamer. So it's nothing to see here. So anyway, Alisa, put your gear on, for goodness sake. You're going to go adventuring. And this doesn't look like very good gear, but it is mostly heirloom gear, and it's all, you know, I got all the heirlooms except the rings. I don't have the rings. I could stream that, getting the rings. That would kind of be interesting to get the rings. I'm going for something or other. I don't know what am I doing here. Hello there, Janae and Danae. So do they have like
welcome.
They don't have any dialogue. They just walk around. They just walk around the city. One has a tail and the other one doesn't. That's kind of curious. Usually pandas don't have little foxtails, but some of them do. So I noticed that in the character creation when I created my one Pandaran, but I just leveled a Pandaran out of the starting zone, so I didn't do a whole heck of a lot when it came to that. So usually I do the Half Hill Market, and I don't know if I should do that this time or whatever. Oh, it looks like I've got like a gift. I've got a gift for Jogu the Drunk. Let me see.
Is life.
Okay, I'll give him a gift. Okay. A lovely apple for Jogu. I know he likes lovely apples. And he likes carrots too, doesn't he? Doesn't he like carrot surprise or one of the carrot? It's my favorite food, he says. And he likes sauteed carrots. Now if I give him this, like, I'll take his quest too. It's hard work interpreting all these visions. These guys get visions. That's right. I forgot. That's part of their thing. It's a wonder they can stay sober, because that must be very bothersome to have visions all the time and having to sort them out. Must be difficult. Something just happened there. I just turned in something. What did I do? Give him the... Oh, I see. I gave him the apple, then I gave him something else. I guess he got the... I'm now his buddy, though.
The river speaks of your deeds.
Because he likes carrots. Hey, buddy, nice to see you again. Okay. A fish. Buy a fish around. Okay, let's see. What can I do here? Ish, my friend, the night elf. I guess you've been hanging around, but I should explain that I'm not drunk. Really. I mean, look at me now. Sober as freshwater fish. Sure, I like to drown my sorrows in some good brew now and then, but you can't inebriate a Jinyu. Might as well try to drown a fish. Yeah, I'm not seeing it, actually. But, okay, no, the brews make me sleepy, and when I sleep, I have visions of the future. The stronger the brew, the more potent my dreams. If you bring me a drink, I'll owe you one. Okay, what kind of drink do you want? He wants some Pandaran plum wine. I can do that. I can get him some Pandaran plum wine. See what kind of visions he has then. I gotta go check out like the farm here, right? What the heck is that thing? That's hopping around, whatever that thing is. Okay, looks like a cricket or giant cricket.
Tell me of your travels.
Just hopping around. I reckon there just ain't enough hours in the day. What, to stand around and do nothing? Like pretty much what you do. So let's see. A pumpkin-y perfume. All right. I heard a rumor that around the market, Gina Mudclaw loves the smell of pumpkin blossoms. Maybe if I grow some pumpkins on my farm, she might come visit me a little more often. Ah, so you're kind of sweet on Gina. Could you plant a pumpkin for me? Of course. You know, why do anything yourself?
Jade Serpent. Right.
There'd be no point in that, would there? So, all right, let me see. The Kunzan Hunter Chief. Okay, yeah, there is a Kunzan Hunter Chief. They have two chiefs. One is a harmless. The other deals with potions and medicines and ancient fables. The other one's in charge of the Kunzan Hunters. Is the only thing they've been hunting lately is our crops. Yeah, those monkeys are very, they're very intent on raiding. They do a lot of crop raiding.
May the mist protect you.
Okay. I'm gonna harvest these things that I've got here. What did I get now by picking the white turnip? I got some kind of thing that happened. Reputation with the tillers. Oh, when I harvest, I get rep. Do I? Oh, look at that! I didn't even notice that before. I get a little bit of rep with the tillers every time I harvest. Well, I guess that's another reason to fill all your plots up. But I try to keep at least one open in case something comes up, you know. But all right, let me see. Farmer Yoon has something for me. Are your thumbs green yet? Growing the farm too, the broken wagon. This is interesting. Hey, Alisa, I've been looking at that wagon every day. Day in, day out, since the day I moved in. Quite an eyesore, don't you think? I heard in town that Fishfell Reed is quite handy with tools. She might be able to fix it up, and then we could turn that patch of land into a plot for farming. Why don't you talk to her and see if she'd be willing to do the job? What will we do then with the wagon once... what wagon? Which one is it? There's a wagon? Oh, there's a wagon. Yeah, there's a wagon here. It's like just stuck in the ground. I see. That's the wagon there in this little plot, this little weedy plot here. All right. So, I can do that. And then let me talk to, and I'm supposed to plant a what again? Pumpkin. So I don't know if I have any pumpkin seeds. Let me see if I do. The seeds I have are as follows. Pink turnip, juicy crunch carrot, and that's it. So I should get some pumpkin. So I get some pumpkin seeds.
Browse my wares.
Where are they? Mogu pumpkin, right there. Okay, I'll get one.
Next one is on me.
And you know, this guy over here, he usually wants to do something.
Who are you supposed to be?
Who am I supposed to be? We like meet every day practically, and I do a big favor for you. So okay, so he wants to do something. Who collects blue feathers, but you know where to find them? Cattail Lake. I saw a blue pearl. Will look. I'm sure Blue Pearl would look nice with his feather collection. Oysters, huh? Oysters in Cattail Lake.
Come back soon.
Okay. All right. So I guess that's one thing. And then let me see. Maybe I should go plant this. I should go plant this before I forget. I'll plant the seeds I have. See how that goes. Then I'll get the other quests. Let's see. Looks like I got something in the mailbox. Oh, I wonder what that is. That's got to be some little note from one of the one of the members of the whatchamacallit there thing. And the Tillers Union. All right. Let's see. All right, so first I'll plant the pumpkin. There's a pumpkin, and what's the deal? It's infested. You gotta spray it with bug spray. Okay, it's bug spray. Okay, and now it's fine. Now it's growing. I gotta till the soil here. I'm tilling the soil, and now it's tilled. I got some. What else do I have? I've got some pink turnip. I'll plant that, and it's runty, so I just have to pull it out of the ground and give it a little help. And then let me see. I got some more pink turnip I can plant here, right? And is that it? It's tilled soil. Nothing weird happened. Oh, what happened? Okay, something. Oh, it's that's right. Okay, so the deal here is this is like this is some kind of bird is going to attack something, right? Okay. All right. Bird attacked. That's been taken care of. So let's see. And what else do I have? I have a couple other things, so I might as well do that. I'll do the... Oh, can't do that in shapeshift form, right? So I'll do a little tilling. And, okay, and then I'll plant some carrots, because why not? And this is what? It's got a weed. It's smothered. I got to get this... I got to keep pulling this until... There we go, until that weed comes out. Now it's fine, okay? And same thing over here. I will plant another carrot, because why not? I guess I should plant more stuff, but I don't know. I'm not in a huge hurry. So now I just have to pull this out. Pull, pull, pull until it snaps. And there it goes. Got it. All right, so now it's fine. Now it's a growing Juicy Crunch carrot. And now I've planted that thing so I can talk to him and say, okay, hey, hello there, Elisa. Pumpkin-y perfume. Okay, and now we play the waiting game. Sorry, that sounded a little creepy. Forget I said that. He says creepy things, he thinks. They're not really that creepy.
May the mist
he thinks they're creepier than they are, the things he says. So, Rich Dinero, good to see you lurking. Thanks for the lurk. And I'm happy about all of it. Let's go find out about this now. Let's find out about okay, some of the other things I can do here. Let's see what there is here. Fatty goat steak. Okay. I want to grill up some goat steak today. No, not from the puny little shaghorns they keep around here. They don't have nearly enough fat on them. That's the thing. Okay? Chef pats his voluminous belly. You think I got this size eating no fat having goats? Now, the shaghorns up on the Sky Range to the west. Those will do just fine.
There is no hurry.
Okay. Okie dokie. Now I don't know what's next in all of this, but let's see. So I got something I'm doing for Jogu. I'm getting him a drink, right? Do I have what do I have here? Sauteed carrot. Did I give him sauteed carrots? Like what if I think I just may have done that anyway. Let me see. What if I cook that? Sauteed carrots. Let me just cook one. I think because the gifts, I think you need 5. So if I cook one, then I'll have 5. And then I want to see if now I may have given him this already, but I don't know. Let me see what the deal is on this. Oh yeah, a dish for Jogu. I can give him that. So okay, fine. Jogu the drunk, have some carrots. Okay.
Do not be afraid to swim
and I
against
got
the current.
reputation 1800. That's a lot.
Do
Let's
you
see.
hear the river's song?
Oh yeah, now I got a whole bar worth. Look at that.
Go with the walking.
He likes me more now. Okay, so let's see what my choices are here. I can go talk to Ella.
Hello.
Hello, Ella. You're adorable with your little feathers in your hair and everything. And still considers me a stranger. Okay. You have to burn the ropes. Right, Ella. Well, oh, never mind. It was a stupid idea. What was your idea, Ella? It's okay. There are no stupid questions. It's just that I was thinking maybe we could stop the Kunzen from attacking us without having to, you know, kill the heck out of them. I noticed a few ropes on the side of the mountain. I think they're using them to climb down to our farms and no, forget it. It was a silly idea. No, there are no silly ideas. Always put your idea out there. Put it out for examination and consideration.
Farewell.
All right, I'll give it a try, Ella. You know, I personally, I don't expect much from this idea, but you know, I don't want to break your spirit.
Speak up.
That's the thing. So, I just chasing the chicken. Oh, is this new? I don't know if I've ever had this. Old Hillpaw has got this for me. Chasing the chicken. Okay. Say there, Elisa. Was it? I got a problem and need someone with better legs than mine to help me solve it. Oh, this doesn't sound good. My prize-winning chicken has flown the coop. Now she's out in the open, mingling with the other hens, wild birds, and ill-intentioned roosters. Oh my gosh, those roosters are ill-intended. My farm is west of here, south of the Sky Range. Could you find her? Bring her back to me. I will give it my best.
Next time.
Okay, now I got something in the mailbox, right? Which is up here, and I think that probably has something to do with the tillers or whatever. So let me see what it says here. Farmer Yoon, basic seed pack. Oh look, Farmer Yoon sent me. Farm's growing real big thanks to you. I've been getting lots of compliments from the folks in town and taking all the credit. Just kidding. They know how hard you've been working. If you haven't stopped by recently, come on down to the ranch. I think we should finally fix that broken wagon. It's taking up all that room. Maybe once it's gone, we can get another field for planting. I thought these seeds might come in handy too. Sure thing. I got the seeds. Sincerely, Farmer Yoon. Okay. That's what it is. So what seeds did we get from here? We got some seeds. Okay. So we got like 6 seeds. That's what it looks like. I only have room to plant 3 things, so I could plant one of each one. Or let's say I got Mogu pumpkin, red blossom leek, and green cabbage. So, you know, I could plant one of each of those maybe, and that would be fine. So that's what I'll do. All right. What the hey? I may regret doing this. Oh no. Okay. I'm gonna hit you with my stick. Hey, I'm gonna hit you with my stick. You're gonna be sorry. I'm gonna hit you with my moonfire, even though I'm feral. It doesn't do much. It does like 3 damage a second. No, it does more than that, but it's not much. Okay. Let's see here. Should run away, you know, I'm like at least 3 times your size or 4 times or something like that. So I'll just till it all with the hay. And there's that. And then I'm gonna just I'll start with seed, green cabbage, right? All right, it's runty, okay? I just have to pull it up a little. And then I've got Mogu pumpkin. I'll put that in, and it's also runty. That's easy. Okay, did I get it? I got it. Okay, and then let's see, and then red blossom leek. I'll do that too. All right, it is strangled. So all I have to do then is, all I have to do here is just grab a hold and pull. until it snaps. Look at that, I did it. Okay, and looks like it's all growing. It's growing good now. I probably shouldn't have planted everything, because something's going to come along that's going to require me to plant something, and then I won't have a plot. But that's the way the ball bounces. So I'm supposed to talk to who now? I'm supposed to talk to, oh, over here. Broken Wagon. I'm supposed to talk to what's her name over there. Okay. So I guess I'll start maybe with that, since that's a but before I do that, let me see. There's no flight point over there anywhere, is there? No, not really. So I guess I'm just gonna hang out here, and I'm gonna get some more ice, because I want some more ice. I will do that. All right, so I've got, let's see, what was I doing? Oh yeah, I know. I was going to, I guess I'll switch to flight form here. Switch my buttons around. So I've got to, let's see, I've got to go see someone over here. And this is like another stage in the getting the farm thing. So somewhere around here is going to be someone that I should talk to. Looks like right... Oh, look at this. This is very nice. This is a little pier. There's little turtles. There's a piggy. Piggy. There's little piggies here. How many piggies are there? There's 4 little piggies. And then there's little turtles. And then there's soft shell snaplings. Is that what they are? Snaplings. They're snaplings. Isn't that cute? Okay, so let's talk to Fishfell Reed. Sometimes she shows up in the sometimes she shows up in town. I've seen her in town, I think. I think they go I think they must go back and
Tell
forth.
me of your travels.
Oh yeah, so I've already got like, considers me a stranger, but I've actually gotten oh, here, a dish for fish. Can I've been climbing trees all morning. Oh boy, this is my favorite. Thanks, Elisa. So I'm giving her something, whatever she likes. And she's giving me a charm. And now, she considers me an acquaintance. That's very nice. Okay. All right. Okay, what kind of gifts do you like? I think it'll just tell me fish likes jade cats and twin platters. And I think I got rid of, I think I've already given away the jade cat that I have, isn't that right? Yeah. So,
Greetings.
All right, tell me the story about Farmer Yoon's wagon. Okay, my pappy must have told me the story 100 times. Back during the Great Drought, times were hard. Farmers were spitting on their crops to water them. It was so dry. The entire town was starving of thirst. So what does Farmer Yoon's grandpappy do but pack up his wagon in the middle of the night? Then he drives his Mushan beast all the way to the lake at the base of Kunlai Summit. He loads up that wagon with 100 barrels of fresh water, then he drives right on back. He didn't stop for nothing. How could he? Our whole town was dying. He drove that busted wagon up to his farm, and his Mushan died on the spot. But we had enough water for the entire town and the spring harvest too. Saved Half Hill, Yoon's grandpappy did.
Travel safe.
Okay. Well, very good. Good for him.
Oh, hello.
Okay, you need my help for something? You came to the right gal. Okay. And sure, I just know that wagon you're talking about. Okay, I can fix it right up, but I'll need wood. So there's a whole lot of it down at the bottom of the lake. If you fish it right out, haha, get it? Fish? Oh, I just crack myself up sometimes. Anyway, you bring me here some of that wood, and then I'll get right to work. Okay.
I hope to see you again soon.
That sounds easy. That sounds like nothing is going to try to kill me when I try to do that. So that's one good thing. So let's find out what's going on down here in the water. I guess I can do that. There's all the wood. I don't know. Let's see. What do we... Oh yeah, see all these guys, these fish, these crabs attack you when you get close to the wood here. And they don't even drop anything. Oh, that's too bad. All right. Okay, now travel form. It's not the same as flight form. So I'm gonna get attacked every single time I get near this wood, I'm going to get attacked by crabs or something, so I might as well just go in fighting, eh? Alright. I could even use a Negran cherry that I still have from Outland. And then I don't have to change forms, or even if I do, it's not a big deal, so whatever, I can... Yeah, you bet. Okay, there's some wood. How much wood do I need? I need 100 planks. I need 100 planks, and that's what I'm going to do here. Is just... Alright. 100 planks it is. Let's see how many I get here. I got 100. Okay, that's it. Alright. Alright, there we go. Nothing is killing me here. Nothing was too dangerous anyway. Gaming for platinums. Did I miss following you? Okay. Let me see. I don't know. I thought I followed everyone. I don't know. This happens every so often. I don't know. Don't jump to conclusions. People don't always understand what they're doing. So, there's probably some advice in there somewhere that one can take to heart, though. I thought, okay, let's see if I want to see if that I thought I recognized that nick, so that sounds like someone I am following, actually. Let's see how this goes. Let's see. If I do this, right? Okay. Okay. Well, anyway, that's fine. Am I not lurking in your channel too? It seems like I was lurking in your channel, aiming for platinums. I think I'm probably not allowed to talk in your channel. I don't know. That's interesting. But okie dokie. Let's see. So, I'm thinking, I should check out like my lurking status. I thought actually I lurked in his channel. I'm pretty sure I did. Let me see. Maybe not. Maybe not. Well, okay. So, Eight-Bit Bomb, thanks for the host. I guess I should be looking and see if oh no, let me see. Yeah, I gotta add you to my auto host. And pretty cool. Okay. And I'm alrighty. So let's see. I just wanted to Yeah, it's better. I think it's better in general not to take things personally because you just never know. Like it's so complicated, and most streamers, especially on the low levels like me, they're not going to know exactly what to do all the time, and they might click something twice and unfollow you accidentally, and sometimes your browser doesn't update and you can't tell if you followed or unfollowed someone. So, I don't know. I leave that as a cautionary tale, to just say, don't jump to conclusions. People generally want to do the right thing, and all right, there's that. Let's find out what Fish Fellreed wants here, and we'll go from there. But let's see what I got here. Look at that enormous cattail grouper. That's very large. That must be for a quest. Oh yeah, I remember. I've done that quest before, actually. All right.
Welcome.
So, all right, now.
Work complete.
That lake is plumb full of treasures. You just got to know what to look for. Okay, I'm cheering. And, anyhow, yeah, Mr. Platinum, no hard feelings. I'm gonna follow you anyway and lurk in your channel. So, in fact, did I put you on my list? I'm such a lamer that I might have just now forgot. So let me see. Let me look here. Let me see if you're on that list. That's the wrong button. Let me see. Oh no. What happened? Organize. Let me see. Gaming. That's under G. Gaming. Gaming for platinums. You are in my list. You are in my list. Okay, well, that's fine. Let me see. Let me edit you and see if I... Yeah, you're definitely on my list and you're configured right, so, like a lot of streamers, you can lurk in people's channels, but you can spend time on their channels too. I like to do that, but you can't do it like all the time. So you just have to do it when you can, and like a lot of streamers do, you kind of divide your time up, and you just have to decide how you're going to do it. There's also I don't really know, there are a lot of things I don't know how to do. I mean, that can't be discounted. There's a lot of things I don't know how to do. I'm better with technical things, and I don't really understand social media like some people do that really get involved in it all the time. Really do a lot of stuff. So there's aspects of it that I don't understand. So word to the wise, I guess there's advice in there somehow. I feel like there's advice in there somewhere I feel like I can take.
May your days bring you joy.
All right, now what have I done now? Has she given me a quest or growing the farm? It's just completed. So now that quest is completed. And now I'm going to do some other stuff. So that's what I'll do. Maybe I should, I usually around this time in the stream, I usually go looking for nobies and see how many I see in there and on my list and see what I got here. I like to give them their first lurk is the least I can do. So I try to do that. And there's a bunch. Oh, Patrick Brown. I swear I'm lurking in your channel right now. So let me see here. LMNO. Yeah, I've lurked in your channel a lot, but I guess I'm not. I guess I don't have you on the list. I'm going to put you on my list then. Let's see here. All right. And start with this.
Loot and pillage.
And I can also do this. All right, let's see. I'm just going to take a minute and do this. I think it's nice. And I think one more here. Oh, two more. So that's pretty good. I guess that's a... let's see how that works. We'll do it this way. Looks fine. And, all right. So, now I don't know what I wanted to do one more thing too. I wanted to let me see here. Yeah. Okay. That seems like a good start. And I will stop like doing techie stuff and not talking. I can't multitask that well, people. I have trouble. I have troubles. So let's see, where am I headed here? I guess this is the cliffs with the hosen, with the ropes, and is that what I'm doing here? What am I after here? Oh, blue firewater pearl. Oh, in here somewhere, huh? How am I supposed to get that? What is that? I better read that again here. Gift for old hill paw. Okay. Oh, the oysters, huh? Okay. All right. So you're saying there's oysters in here, are there? Is that an oyster there? Yeah, that's an oyster. Oh, they're sort of not. They're not way down below. They're sort of in. They're in sort of in beds. Oh, I got one already. That was easy. I thought I'd have to check a bunch of them. All right. So that's fine then.
Work complete.
Okay, I can get herbs, right? I got, what was that, silkweed? That's a new one, isn't it? I don't know. I think I must have had it before, but it's a Mogu infiltrator. Wonder if they mind me picking their silkweed here. So where am I supposed to go? I've got monkey stuff to do. It's all about the monkeys up here on the cliffs. Those monkeys, they sure can climb. They can climb. Okay, let's see. So basically, how close do I have to get to? Okay, there we go. Burning the ropes. Burning the ropes. And let's see. I got where I need some more rope. It's going to be along the edge of the cliffs, right? Am I in the wrong place for this? I might actually be. I don't know. I got one there, but maybe up here. Oh, here we go. There we go. Oh, and then it's the goats, right? I need to set the goats. I was going to say I need to set the goats on fire, but that's the rope I have to set on fire. I don't have to burn the goats alive. That's a relief. Okay, it's a relief. Okay. And there's the ropes. I could burn these ropes. Somehow I think it's not going to have the desired effect. But, you know, here we go. Let's okay, there's a bunch of goats. I got a lot of goat steak there, and I got a lot of goat leather. And there's another rope. I'm not supposed to be attacking these monkeys right now, I don't think. I think I just need some goat. Well, okay, monkey. Okay. And so what am I supposed to do here? Oh no. Okay. Had to hit me with your stick, didn't you? Alright. Stealth kitty. Here we go. Let's see. What I need more goats, huh? Okay. Okay, that was a goat. I did not get the required meat that I needed or whatever. Okay. So oh no! I'm gonna fall off the cliff a little bit. They butted me off the cliff. Okay. Well, fine. That's kind of cool. They butt you. Okay. Guess you need to make sure you kill them a little more quickly. I guess I got enough goat steak there, though, anyway. And I got all their skins. So that's pretty good. Okay, that's it then. I think I'm out of combat. Now there's probably some up here too. All right. And there's one, is that it? Just that? That's the only one. Oh yeah, I can't skin that one because he's got loot on him that I can't get rid of. So, all right. So that's that. And then there's an herb. I'll get that herb. I'll get that herb. That herb will be great. And okay. Still getting. Look at all this. It's all this green tea leaf here. Oh, do I need to do more ropes? I thought I had. Oh, I guess I didn't have enough ropes. Okay, got to set these ropes on fire. There's one wrapped around the tree. Oh, that's it. I guess I did enough. See, what else do I need? I got to do the Hunter Chief, huh? Where would the Hunter Chief be? He's up here. Oh, he can knock you off the hill, so I got to watch out here. It's going to be okay. I used both my stuns on him, so he did not knock me off the hill. Okay, so there's that, and what else do I need? Now I need, looks like it says Old Hillpaw's, oh right, Old Hillpaw's prize chicken is running around here somewhere. All right. Hillpaw's chicken, you found. An enormous rooster, dip him in the water to okay, ease his passions. Okay, this is what I have to do here. What? All right. Really? Rooster. Oh, wait. Lost. Bring her back to the chicken coop. Okay, I got it. A lost hen. Bring her back to the chicken coop. So what do I do here? I bring her back. Oh, it's a lost hen, but not his lost hen. Where's the chicken coop? Right here? Okay. Lost. Bring her back to the chicken coop. Okay. Okay, I did it. And then what? You found an enormous rooster. Dip him in the water. Cool his passions. Okay, this is really funny. Okay. And what do I have here? Silkweed. And let's see. Hillpaw's chicken, hopefully. Enormous rooster. Okay. All right. I don't know a chicken when I see one, evidently. All right. Okay, enormous rooster. Dip him in the water. I will do that. I found Old Hillpaw's prize winning chicken Thunderpeck. Okay, I found it. I found him. I found him. Her. I guess her. I found her. Found her. Okay, I don't know. Okay, I see what happened. Right. All right, so we're headed back to here with doing, so back to Half Hill. Back to Half Hill, we're going. Uh, um, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. All these farmers are running around with their pitchforks. Oh, I guess they shoot arrows at the birds when they fly too close. Okay, so let's see what I got here. Looking for meat. I got plenty right here. Okay. Fatty goat steak. All right. Chef's busy preparing spices and sauces for his imminent steaks. A good choice of steaks, Alisa. You got a future as a butcher. You'd probably make a better druid, though. I'm going to say that's probably true. All right.
Next one is on me.
And I get Iron Paw tokens for doing this. I should figure out if I need to spend them on anything, really. Okay, so let's see. Oh, hello. Okay, let's see. You have to burn the ropes, right? Okay, so. All right, Ella's face lights up. You did it for me. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. I did indeed. Okay.
Travel safe.
And I'm not gonna burst your bubble when it comes to how effective that's gonna be, but I just I'm glad you're happy. That's the thing. I'm glad you're happy. Okay, Alisa, you startled me. Old Hillpaw, like I've got, like he doesn't know me that well. Let's see. Well, would you look at that? I'll have to keep this somewhere that the chickens can't get to. Okay, so he's there, and all right.
Enough of that.
And chasing the chicken. I swear she's never done this before. But oh yeah, some kind of thing is happening here. I gotta check it out here. Hosting me, show all 7. Okay. Yes, thanks Thunder for the host. And I believe I've already got you on auto host, right? And don't I? Yes, says I've got you. It looks like I've got you on auto host. So, let's see. So, that's that. Okay, I swear she's never done this before. You found her. You got an eye for foul, kiddo. I'll hold on for her now. Don't worry, I'll make sure she's punished later. She's probably pretty tired, to be my guess.
White Tiger watch over you.
So, that'll be my guess. I'd say she's probably pretty tuckered out after that big run and all those roosters, and you know. All right. So, let's see. Yeah, about the YouTube message, I don't know. I'm not doing a whole lot with YouTube. That's the thing. So because I'm not doing a whole lot with YouTube, I just have like a little message in the channel to, if you have a YouTube channel and you need subs, you can sub to mine and I'll sub to yours. If you have your sub status on private, make sure and message me with the information. If you don't, it should show up. I've learned that it doesn't show up right away, so please be patient. I will sub to everyone's YouTube, and everyone that subs to me, I'll sub back. So, and if I missed it, please don't get mad or feel like I've slighted you or something. Just let me know again. Maybe I missed the message. Keep in mind I am a lamer and I suck. So I might not have seen the message somehow, or I might not have looked in the right place or something. But if I see the sub on my YouTube list, I sub back right away. And if I've got the YouTube window open, which I do, I should get a little toast message that tells me someone subbed. But if I don't see that, like if you sub when I'm not at my computer, I should still see it in my subs list unless you're set to private. So I'll basically sub anywhere, and it's not a big deal. Not a big deal at all. It's a small thing for me to do, and I appreciate the subs. I think I have about 20 or so at this point, so I only need 980 to go to be monetized on YouTube. So, not that I think I get very much, because I don't think I get a lot of views on these, but I do look on it, and it looks like I get more views and longer views than I would expect. So, I don't know where they're coming from, but some people will watch my videos, I guess. I don't know exactly how they find them or whatever, but some of them do get watched. I could maybe put up a few different types of things there too. I've been kind of picking around some ideas, but I should go back to the farm, shouldn't I? Because maybe by the farm, isn't there going to be something going on over here? Right. Right. I got to go back here to the farm. See what's up. And there's my plants. They're all fine. They look just fine. Let's see what's up over here. Oh, look, she's working away there. Look at this. Fish fell reed. See what she says.
Welcome.
Are you City Paws? Are all you City Paws this impatient? Okay, that's all that's what she says. Okay, I'm not especially impatient, actually. I'm not an impatient person in general. So,
hello.
All right, so let's see. The Kunzen Hunter Chief. All right, no doubt the Hosen will have a big ritual tonight promoting a new Hunter Chief. So, okay, I'm just going to finish this. I'm just happy that my fellow farmers can rest easy in the meantime. I have a feeling the old chief is going to be in just a few minutes. He's just running back from the spirit healer. That's all he's doing. It takes like 30 seconds. So, all right. Well, that's interesting, and it's a thing. Just, let's see. Skirmy, yeah, thank you. Oh, I did it. Are you there? I can show it to you. There we go. There we go. Just hopping in before bed for the night, okay? Can you see? Can you see? Did you get it in time? Can you see? See, look, look. It's great. It's awesome. It came out great. I wish I knew how to do that kind of stuff. I'm not very good. Like the clips that I tried to do were not effective. But yours is gorgeous. So looks great. Looks great, and it's I know exactly. That's what it looks like when I'm looking down at my other monitor where the chat is. Looks like I'm just looking at the laptop. It's the same thing. So it's awesome. That's just the most wonderful thing. And you're going on the wall of origination for all that's worth, you know. It's not big shakes really, but you know, like people always talk about the people that help them get started, and you know, that's always a good thing. And I think I mean, if you ever get bigger than that, I think you should like have a special channel for people like that, so you can still get their chats in like a, you know, all of the chats that would be like scrolling up so fast, and you know, you wouldn't want to miss people that like helped you out at the beginning, you know. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. I mean, that's wishful thinking, right? So that's what I'm going to do if I become a bigger streamer. We don't really know if that's going to happen. So you can set up rooms now, and I kind of have one, but I don't know about like how I can keep like look at both things, or I'm such a lamer, but I have like one initial room set up, or I could just do Discord. And that's another thing you can do. A lot of people use Discord, and I have a Discord. I have just never do it. So a sub room and a mod room and a friends room. Yeah, exactly. I'd like to, and then I can like invite you to that, and then you can go in. Is that how it works? So. Yeah, I think that's, let me look here for, oh, I'm afraid if I click this, it's going to go, something bad is going to happen. Well, let's see what happens. Okay, I see. Right now I've got a mod room and a sub room. I can create a sub room. Right, okay, Twitch handles it. It's based on subs and mods. Let's see, so, but I can make all of you mods too, so that's fine. And then you could go in the mod room or this, you know. And so I guess that's it. And then if you create, can you create a custom room also? Let me see. When I click the mod room, what do I get? It just shows me. It shows me the mod room, and then stream chat. If I click on that, okay, and it doesn't wipe out the chat. I was afraid it would wipe out the chat if I clicked. So I can't create a, so let's just say create room, one room. If I create a room, what happens? Oh yeah, you can create enough, you can create a, I see mod subs or everyone, allow others to read chat but not send messages. Who can chat in the room, mod subs or everyone? Oh, I see, right. So you can create a room, but it's not, you can't like it, you can't, but you know what, there's like this other thing that there's this other thing that's right. So there's this other thing in here that is like you can create these other kind of rooms, and it's kind of like Twitch's version of Discord. And so then you can invite people into that, but I'm not sure how it works, or like how you invite people, or if it I mean, you can do like voice chat. It looks like you can do video chat, etc. even on it, but so I'd have to figure out how to like pop it out so I can display it separately. You are, well, you're not, definitely not a Photoshop lamer if it's true. I don't really believe you're a lamer. So it's hard to believe when people tell me that, because it seems like everyone knows more than I do. So it's hard to believe. So what am I supposed to do here? Wait, what is this? What does he want? He wants,
of this meeting.
hey buddy, nice to see you again. Oh, I'm supposed to get him, right, I remember now. I'm supposed to get him some Jogu plum wine, or some Mogu something plum, the plum wine though. And I guess the innkeeper probably has that. All right, innkeeper, you have plum wine, don't you? Pandar and plum wine. 1, 2, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, Plaguey says if I created a lamer group, it would be more popular than I think it would be. So maybe she's right. She usually is about things like that. So, oh, there's no need to be a perfectionist. But it's cool though. I mean, it's cool that there even is a laptop sitting. That was just part of the picture, you know? And then the TV is kind of like, that's just a TV that I clipped from somewhere. And, you know, I mean, I could actually probably take a picture of my own TV and make it and use that, you know, now, and then it would have the right perspective too, because I could take it from the right angle. And that might be a thing I could do also, but it's fine. Oh, you did? Oh, good. That's so cool. Well, I hope to check out your stream at some point soon, and you know, I always think of it, and then I go to people's streams and they're not streaming. So, but it's like not a lot of people use the rerun thing, and you know, honestly, there's reasons not to, like that you have to keep your numbers up through your reruns then, but I kind of have no choice. That's why I use it a lot, because I don't have the ability to keep to a schedule, because I have this delayed sleep phase thing. So because of that, I just rerun a lot of my streams, and people keep asking me how I'd like, and so it's like rerun thing is not as common or popular yet, or maybe well known. So like people think I've been on for like 8 hours or something, but I really haven't. So you're live on every night, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, but you rerun every now and often. So yeah, exactly. How you game 24/7, Curvy? That it comes up all the time. People ask me that all the time. You're always on, you know. It's like, because you know why? They recently changed the vodcast thing and call it reruns. It's the same thing, really, but it used to be called vodcast, and now they like created like reruns and premieres. So if you upload a video, you can premiere it. You can put it on a schedule and premiere it, and then you can't put it on YouTube or download it until like it's like 48 hours or something. You have to wait, and then it's not considered original material anymore. Then you can do with it what you want. But so it's kind of like some kind of you know. But anyway, they added that stuff recently. They changed a vodcast. So so yeah, and then they added premieres. And I experimented with that once, and it was just kind of an accident, because I just wanted to see about editing a video, and so I edited a video and then put it back up. And then when it did that, I had to do a premiere. So even though it was something I actually streamed before, I had to do a premiere in order to be able to do anything with it. So I set it on a premiere, and then it did that. And then now one thing about premieres too is that they don't go away. So like your regular your regular videos, if you save them automatically, they save for 14 days. But if it's a premiere, it'll save for indefinitely. So I don't know if indefinitely means forever, but indefinitely means longer than 14 days anyway. So, but you know, I did this thing once where I was trolling my own stream, and so I put another face cam on the other side, and just made fun of myself, like the way that I start one sentence and finish another, and that I don't change my camera view, and that I don't, you know, I'm looking for something and it's right in front of me and I don't realize it, and all that kind of stuff. And that would be kind of a good one to premiere, like if I did one and then edited it down with all the funny parts in it, and you know, just the parts where I'm sitting there waiting for me to do something else dumb, I could just edit those out. So it was really fun, and Leonardo Twinkle made me a little graphic for it that said curvy commentary, so that it could be over my head on the other side. And I think that stream is still on the list, or you can go to YouTube and watch it. You know, it's not funny through and through, I wouldn't think, but it's kind of got funny moments in it. So, and you know, my reactions in it are pretty genuine because I just can't believe the dumb things I do and how long it takes me to do things, and it's embarrassing that I can't multitask but yeah, you know, exactly. You can make a clip, like a collection of clips, and you could even do the clips yeah, exactly. And you can even do the clips right in the Twitch interface, and then you can download the clips, patch them together or something. I think you're allowed to download the clips once you have them clipped. And it's cool. It's kind of a little editing tool because you can actually adjust the length of them and move it around a little. So it's kind of neat. And I'm kind of like I generally do things like the lazy way. So in that stream that I was talking about, I like yeah, exactly. You can when you clip something, you can go in there and you can edit them, and even if you clipped it too soon or if you clipped it a little too late and then you unclip it, you know, at too late or too soon or something, you can actually, it keeps like extra time, so you can actually go edit it a little bit. I haven't actually tried it, I just read about it. So it's pretty neat. It's pretty darn neat. Yeah, I just want to thank everyone for the hosts. Everyone, so many people are hosting me. Ultimate Base, 8 Bilbo Bomb, White Witch, Metal Blue, Skimmy, that's you. Providence Gamings, Thunder, P-Town, Jerry, Plague Fairy, all of y'all, and I've added all of you to my auto host too. So, yeah, it shows here that it's doing it, so that's cool. So let's see what. Yeah, so I've added everyone else. I auto host everyone who hosts me, whether I'm on auto host or not. So if they host me, I put them on auto host. I figure why not. So, yeah. If I were to make an instructional video about Twitch, not knowing as little as I do right now, like a lot of people do that, I think what I would talk about, instead of the mechanics of Twitch, which I don't really know all that well anyway, I would talk about not jumping to conclusions. like, you know, occasionally you'll get this message like, oh, I can't believe you followed me and then told me you followed me and then you unfollowed me right away. You know, so could it be that the guy that just didn't know what he was doing, like, say, for example, a lamer? Sometimes your browser doesn't update and you end up unfollowing someone that you meant to follow, and or it doesn't update and you click it again, and you know, don't assume people are doing things. You know, it's and then, you know, and then make an angry comment, you know, because I'm not going to react that way. Like, I'm not going to be mad at them. I'm going to follow them anyway and lurk in their channel. I'm going to do it even if they get mad at me, and because that's just me. But I would, if I have any advice to give, it's not about the mechanics of streaming. It's just, yeah, you know, just you know, think a minute, double check or whatever. But if you're not sure, you know, I mean, you don't even know. There's so many things a lamer can do wrong. Believe me, I'm here to tell you. One time I went in someone's channel and I just said, hey, I'm checking out your channel. And then that's all I did. I just typed, hey, checking out your channel. And they timed me out for 600 minutes. and I just said, well, okay, no hard feelings. I'll still lurk here. But I don't know. And you know, when people do that, I figure they're just having a bad day, or maybe they're really busy, or maybe they hit the wrong button. It's possible. So that's why I don't get mad about it. But, you know, they just knew I was a lamer. That's what it was. You're right. They just knew I was a lamer, and they knew I sucked. So they gave me a 600 minute, or a 600 second. They gave me a 600 second ban or something, or it's the lamer ban, 600 minutes, exactly. 600-minute ban. I guess it's seconds, isn't it? But yeah, so 600 minutes is like a month or what? It's a lot though. No, it's hours and hours though. It's hours and hours. Yeah, Skimmy did the desk. Maybe I should make that. Maybe I should make that as a. I maybe should add that command to Nightbot. You know, add lamer ban. Yeah, it was so awesome. It was so awesome. So like when you said, yeah, I cut it out in Photoshop, it like auto mod like modded you for that. I can't believe, I mean, it's not like you weren't saying anything that I could see that would be mod worthy. You said, yeah, I cut it out in Photoshop, heh? And then that gave me a mod thing? That was weird. See, like, why do things do that? I'm not sure why that seems like a very, I know, you should rage, but I mean, I think I approved it, right? So it should show. No, don't jump to conclusions. Please don't do it. Don't jump to conclusions. I would feel so bad. But even if you do, I'll still lurk in your channel anyway and follow you. 600-second auto mod ban. I don't understand what saying that. Okay, so you said exactly. Let's see. Let me look at this up. Okay, it says, yeah, I cut it out in Photoshop. Heh. Okay, how does that warrant auto mod by any stretch of the imagination? What is that? What's suspicious about that statement, I wonder? Maybe the heh? So, like, they figured you were sending me, like, a porn picture or something, or cut it out. Let me try. Yeah. No, mate, maybe you shouldn't. Maybe it'll ban you. Don't. Maybe you should. It's not cut. No, it didn't do it this time. It knows that I am okay with that. With anything about, it knows now, the auto mod knows that there's nothing wrong with Photoshop. People that use Photoshop and are expert in the cutting process. You've been approved for 600 seconds. Absolutely. I don't know. But yeah, you just go. Sometimes I'll go to someone's channel and just say, hey, and I'll get the 600-minute lamer ban, and I don't know what is the cause of it. But I think it's probably just, I think they hit the wrong button sometimes, or if they're maybe in a big fight and they're really busy. But then I don't know, like, you could just ignore your chat if you're like playing Fortnite and you're being like triple teamed by some guys or something. I lost my what? The Plaguey, you lost your internet connection? Do I get something cool, or what happened? You're outraged? Yeah, exactly. That's what I tell people too. I've been in that. I am a lamer and I suck, that much is clear. So is it plugged in? Yeah, computers don't work. That's been like kind of my joke, is that, just keep that in mind. Computers don't work. It's not like a washing machine, like your expectation is to, exactly, tier 1. Tier 1 knows nothing. Tier 1 knows nothing. They ask you if your router is plugged in even after you've told them you're not using a router or something. That's tier 1 there. Yeah, in fact, years ago when I was in tech support, I felt like my whole purpose was just to take calls of people that, were improperly fixed and then they had to call back. And like, my bosses would say, look at so-and-so, they take like 60 calls in an hour and you only take like 15. And I'm like, yeah, and how many of these are callbacks that I have to actually deal with? So, So I got this one particular support tech. I just got, like, I started asking who they talked to, because she had a distinctive name, and so I would say at least a third of the 15 calls that I took in an hour were probably callbacks from things that weren't actually fixed. So, it doesn't turn on when you hit print. Oh man, that's like the cup holder level of whatever, but don't break your cup holder. You know, it just occurred to me it would actually be funny to just get an old CD-ROM drive and just get a little power going to it and then just mount it under your desk and actually use it as a cup holder. You could get an old CD-ROM for, you know, for $1 at a junk shop or something. And you could use it and you could use it as a cup holder. I hold the phone to the computer. I hold the phone to the computer. Oh. They said they had used it on the A drive for 2 years. Where would they find their backup of it? Oh gosh. You know, I could do a whole channel on just those kind of stories. You know, I mean, that could be like a YouTube tech support nightmares, you know. I mean, it's amazing that it lasted 2 years. So that's, you know, they should be happy with that. So let's see, where am I going to head next? I don't know. I got like
Greetings.
I'm going on 2 hours, but I don't feel like quitting. Now I know I did Shadowpan. Did I do Nat? I don't remember. I know, well, no questing for me tonight because I've been banned for 600 minutes. 8-bit bomb. I've been banned for 800 minutes or 600 minutes. I got the 600-minute lamer ban. You know, these things happen to me, and then I have no idea. I just think, okay, you know, it's fine. Lamer ban. I should. I know. I need to add it. I'm going to add it. It won't do anything. It'll just go. I always game in my jammies. So. All right. I think I will do that. Oh no. Yeah, sexy chocolate man. I don't know. I'm not sure what that was all about. I guess I look dark in some times on my webcam because I'm in such a dark room or something, or yeah, I'm not sure what that was about, but yeah, I don't know. So,
oh, hello.
I don't know. I don't know if I can't remember if I did Nat. This is how selective my memory is. Guess who? L for L. I think oh yeah, sure. And 8-bit bomb. That would be nice. 8-bit. Yeah, I don't know. We can coordinate it somehow. I don't know. I'm not very good at coordination. I gotta tell you, it's not my strong suit. But we can try. If you have to be really, really patient with me, because it takes me like forever to you know what? I think I may have done these today already. I kind of have a memory of having done some of this, but let me see. Let's fly over here. I'll know right away, won't I? No, I guess not. I guess not. I thought I did these today, but I guess I didn't. Okay, no, I'll these dailies, yeah. So
Do you hear the river's song?
I like doing these Nat Pagel ones.
Go
And
with the
you know,
waters.
while I'm after the Grand Expedition Yak, I think I could get the Water Strider too. So that's why I'm doing these, because I can get the Water Strider.
There is no
Let me
hurry.
see. Guess who said something about lurking? And I could say I can say pretty surely that I'm lurking in his channel already. Let me see here. Yeah, here. Let me see here. I should let everyone know I'm lurking if I am lurking. Maybe it's time for me to do that soon. You know, I don't think anything. I think it just sort of becomes one of the, I don't know, it's kind of, I'm not sure actually. I use a couple of different ways of lurking, so it probably depends on that, but I don't really know. Maybe I doubt it's going to count my lurk, but maybe it does. I don't know. It'll still show me in your channel. If I go to your channel and I click on users, it'll show me in there. So I guess it doesn't really matter if you're hosting me or not. Maybe it doesn't matter. But I'm not sure. I don't know, like if I get because then, you know, like when you're hosting someone, the views count toward them, I guess. So I don't know if like my viewing my own channel counts as a lurk. I don't know. Probably not. I'd be my guess, but you know, you never know.
Hello.
It sounds like a paradox. Exactly. It sounds like either a paradox or it could make you go blind, you know, or something. But I kind of doubt that it counts, you know, like. But I don't know, like one of the things I discovered early on at the very beginning is it counted as a view if I was watching my own stream. So, whoa, double digits, 22. What happened there? That's I think that's a record. It just popped up on my client that way. It doesn't show on the stream yet. It takes Streamlabs a little while to catch up though sometimes, and then by then it may go down. But yeah, I don't know. But right now on the client it just popped up and said I had 22 viewers. But it still says that now. And what says something else too. What is that, like a, that's not anything. I thought maybe I had a message. So yeah, I don't know. So you never know which number is right. That's the trouble. But I've never had them this far disagreeing. So right now, like it says 14, but on my client it says 22. I don't know what that shows 22. Yeah, okay. Well, so like on my little thing where right up here where it has the number, it says 14, but now it says 23. But the Streamlab one takes longer to update, so I've noticed that. So sometimes it takes a little while for it to update or do whatever. So, yeah, now it says 20. Look at that. See, so it went up. Yeah, okay, yeah, the chat bot. Yeah. So, I haven't tried using like a local bot. You know, they have the local one that you can download, and I don't know what the advantage of using that would be, but I mean, you could also, since I do a lot of reruns, I could probably have some interactive things going on, you know, in the channel, and at least it would like make announcements and tell, you know, thank people for following and things like that, you know. So I think that would be nice. I'd be meaning to look into that. So, well, this is definitely the longest I've been in any double digits, that's for sure. So this must be because of hosting, because I don't know, because I'm such a lamer, I can't imagine any other reason. Like, and it doesn't seem like a lot of people are talking in here. So you got your bot up 24/7, and that's their bot where it's local, right? It's the one you run on your own computer, is that right? Is that true? Yeah. So you could download that, and I could download that, and it would see. Oh, look, it's an herb. And then I could keep that. That would probably be an especially good idea for me, since I don't know when I'm going to be streaming. Although I've been thinking about this too. And even though I don't keep to a schedule, I could have a countdown clock, because I know when I'm going to go to bed, you know, I know that I'm approximately going to be up, you know, I'm probably going to be up, I'll probably be streaming before 12 hours are up. So I could put a countdown timer on, and then when I get up, I could fix it to more accurately reflect when I'm going to stream. And then at least there'd be some kind of a guide up there. So I was thinking maybe that's something I could do too. I think that would probably be nice for letting people know when I'm going to be on. So, exactly. That's what I'll do. I'll say I will be awake when exactly. Just like that. I was thinking that might be a thing. That would actually at least give people a little more information. So there's something here. Yeah, I think because Streamlabs has one of those. So yeah, exactly. You know, so it's amazing. I wonder if anyone even knows, like, anymore under a certain age, what even the TV guide is. You know, it's funny too. You still have some collector's editions. Yeah. So what am I supposed to do here anyway? I'm supposed to go here and do. Oh yeah, this is just a guy. This is just like a fish that I have to fish. So it's like mysterious whirlpool. Yeah, exactly. And so and I mean, I'm pretty old, but I was real out with the old, in with the new when it came to TV stuff. I totally binge watch things now. And I don't know, I have some of my friends will say, have you ever seen like so-and-so show, and it's on at, and I go, it's on at what? You mean you like wait for it to come on? I just don't have the patience for that. So I'll just go watch it somewhere, man. You know? I know. I have to wait another week for an episode. Rage quit. But plus, it's really fun to watch. You know, it's fun to watch a lot of stuff. Like I remember watching the anime Bleach, And it's got like 366 episodes. So even if you binge that, you'll be like, exactly, yeah, commercials. Oh no, you know. And Netflix is pretty great. It's pretty cheap too, you know. All right, fish. Fishing. All right. See if it's see how I'm gonna get it on the first try. Yeah, 366 episodes, and you know, and the manga goes on for longer, and people are just begging them to keep it going. You know, they stopped it after the last story arc, you know, and oh, he's not attackable right away. Okay, well, I guess I better kitty up here. All right. Got him. I got the ring. Yeah, I know. Exactly. Exactly. Streaming, you know, like, the first ever thing I heard about any kind of streaming was when people were talking about, like, there was a little talk about like having your phone like stream, you know, like uploading to the cloud right away. So like if you were filming something on your phone, like say you were at a traffic stop and you were filming that, even if like you were told to turn your phone off or something, or it would still keep recording. So you would have a recording because the cops have a recording, so you should have a recording too, just in case. So like I read an article about people doing that, and that's the first time I ever thought about or heard about live streaming in that way. And Skirmy says, let's see, used to play WoW with a friend. Once he started a quest with a guy, and he ran back to the quest giver, couldn't figure out why he couldn't turn it in, and he forgot to kill the guy. This is typical. This is a typical thing for me to do. Why can't I turn this in? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense too, because basically you have the data coming in good form, and so yeah, I know. And I remember when I first started playing WoW, there was no Wowhead. I think Thoughtbot was pretty new. And I had a friend tell me about that. I didn't even know about that. And now Thoughtbot's even gone, you know. Yeah, I didn't play vanilla WoW. I played, like, I started at the very beginning of Burning Crusade, so yeah. Yeah, you haven't thought about Thoughtbot in a long time, huh? Yeah, so, yeah, BC was great. You know, I mean, I heard that people were crying about their epic gear being useless, but you still have screenshots from day one. That's awesome. That's awesome. Anyway, I think so let's see, I got that guy. I got the big fish. So now I have to go. Usually there's like one thing you have to do, river raiders, and then there's some fishing you have to do. Yeah. So that's typically what you got. on these. And it's just amazing. It's just amazing how and see, so when I started playing WoW, yeah, I know. It's like all the quest greens, the very first greens you found were better than your epics. So, yeah, I know. It took like months to grind those up, and it was just, yeah. So, but I didn't have that experience until I went to, so I had that experience with Lich King. I had really good gear, and then Lich King made it irrelevant. So, so that's my experience. And then the interesting thing is, do you remember how, like, back in Burning Crusade days, when if you bought the vanilla game, it was basically just like the vanilla game, and you could level up to 60 and everything was the same. And then when you got Burning Crusade, the map actually changed. So it was just like you were playing the vanilla game. And so, you know, and then you added the thing and you got the extra talent points you could go up to, and everything changed. But then after they decided they weren't going to do that kind of expansion anymore. I think it was around Lich King, or it might have been Cataclysm where they started doing that. But I don't actually remember perfectly. But and I remember, like, during Burning Crusade, like, periodically you'd get on the boat and you'd get on the ships, you know, to go to the other continent. And then one day, just magically, NPCs showed up on the boats. And then they were gone right after that, they were gone. And then they didn't show up for a long time, and then all of a sudden they were back. And say, on day one, well, even months in, we didn't have PvP. Yeah, they didn't. Yeah, they were just sat at Taran Mills and fought across the road. Yeah, yeah. And then they added a war song, and you had to sit at the portals. Yeah, I don't know. When did they add the battle masters at the cities? They were already there when I started playing in BC. The battle masters were at the cities, but I don't know when they added them. But, you know, I was looking at, like, someone's YouTube channel describing vanilla, and he said, well, it all depends on what you want to call vanilla, because you know, most people mean like the last patch before Burning Crusade, when people are kind of remembering fondly vanilla. They're thinking, you know, vanilla right before BC. So they added them in BC, I see. And I remember like going to the Battle Masters to do PvP with my friend that wanted me to PvP with him. And I really, if you want to talk about how much I suck, I really sucked at that. The Battle Masters were the thing, so he told me, okay, this is how you get in there as you go to the Battle Masters. So I did that. And then one day I was just exploring around in Ashenvale, and I found the Warsong Gulch portal. And there were things there that you couldn't. There was a vendor. There was a PvP vendor there, and he had things that the other vendors didn't have. And oh, really? Running through the dark portal before it launched, and you got through, and you fell right through. Yeah. So, you know, there's like the PvP vendors in the city, and back then in Burning Crusade, you still had to go through that door, so you weren't allowed to go through. You could open and close that door, remember? And like in Stormwind, and maybe I didn't play Horde, but in Orgrimmar probably also. There was that door you could open and close. It didn't do anything. It was just like cosmetic opening and closing. And all right, so what am I supposed to be getting here? Like, I have to. Oh, sun crawlers. What do I have to do with these sun crawlers? Oh, sun crawlers. Sun crawlers. Is that a? What is that? What am I supposed to do? Maybe I should read the quest text. Yeah, exactly. And you had to qualify to get in through that door. And I don't remember if I ever did, because I think by the time I ever was even curious about that, they changed it. Sun crawlers, this is like the bait. Well, why did it want... Okay, I see. It wanted me to turn... Sun crawlers are these little guys here. It's not even any fishing in this one. Usually there's at least one thing you have to fish. And so, but I remember, like, in, I guess it was in Lich King, I kind of got, like, I wasn't raiding, so, but I kind of got, like, the best gear I could from dungeons, and everything I had was purple except for my weapon. So I went and got a PvP weapon, and I would just go into Alterac Valley and run around like an artard trying to do something. And maybe I'd go in and do the mines in Alterac Valley, because you could do the mines. Nobody ever did the mines because it was boring. So I would just do it. I would just do both mines. I get ganked a few times, but I would just do both mines. Sometimes I got them both, you know. And just until I had enough honor points, and then I went and bought a PvP weapon, which was better than the weapon I had been carrying, even though it was a PvP weapon. Yeah, and so then, you know, then I got an honor, you know, an honor sword, and even though I'm just really horrible at PvP, although I got better, because, you know, being on a PvP server, I got tired of being ganked, so I ended up, like, fixing, like, my controls, where I had better control, and I got a better mouse, and I made all my steering be on my mouse and all my controls. I moved them to the center of the keyboard so that I could reach all the keys with one hand. And, you know, I kind of use that configuration now with a lot of games. And it's not always easy to make it that way. Like, it was kind of hard on Skyrim. But yeah, you could kind of lurk. Well, I mean, I'd try to do things, but if you were close to your group you were in, you'd get, you would get, yeah, exactly. You'd get honor points just for being close by when the kills happen. So, I mean, sometimes you get lucky and get a kill yourself if you didn't know what you were doing. But, you know, there's always someone out there that's, you know, as lame or more lame than you are. So, yeah, exactly. I just remember that, those HKs flying up when, you know, all right, I think I got everything. I didn't do any fishing though, so I don't have like a special fish to turn in. Maybe I should fish a little bit. Maybe I'll get like maybe I'll get one of the things. Get one of the things for Nat. I can wade in the water a little. It's not very bright out here. I mean, I could put my umbrella up, you know, and then I could, okay, cool. I will love this, I'm sure. It sounds awesome. Feel free. I will check it out. So okay, it looks like I got an email. Let me check it out and see what you got here. Let's see. It's this one, right? Where is it? Where is it? Wait, I'm confused. Wait, here. Here. Okay, here we go. Let's see what we got here. See what it looks like. Oh, is that? I thought you were gonna. Okay, see if you can see the sword above my right monitor. Let me see. So let's see. Let me see. So this is your monitor. Okay, there's that sword hanging. Is that the sword hanging on the thing? It's right next to that big staff-looking thing. That's Frostmourne. It really is. Wow. So where did you get that? You got a replica Frostmourne? You didn't make it, did you? That would be awesome. Frostmourne hungers. That's what they like in Warcraft 3. That's what Arthas always would say. Frostmourne hungers. Yeah, the original with the microchip in it. Does it say Frostmourne hungers when you push the button or something? Gintech 2001 with pictures of things. When they came out after Wrath officially licensed. Yeah, okay, cool. That's neat. All right, let me see. So, where was I at here? Yeah. Okay, so I'm fishing. That's awesome. Do you remember they had figure prints? When they first had figure prints, you had to go on a waiting list. And I didn't want to waste like $100 and something on a 3D of my main, but I totally wanted to. I remember going in there and they let you set it up, you know, how you wanted it to look and everything, and you know, I think you can still do it, but as far as I know, I think you can still do it. But there's no waiting like there used to be. Like they had, it was so backed up and so many people wanted it that you had to wait like 6 months to do it or something. It was like amazing. Yeah, exactly. You know, it was kind of pricey, but you know, boy was I tempted. Boy, was I. I was tempted. They're probably not as expensive as they were to get one now. I bet. And people could do it. You could do it yourself, or you could have someone, if you know someone with a 3D printer, maybe someone could just do it. But I don't have one of those. I've kind of been wanting to get one at some point, but I mean, I'm kind of like limited on space where I live. But oh yeah, right. Shaman totem stacking. Yeah, I know. I mean, you used to be able to put like all your totems down, right? Is that true? Used to multi-box. I did a little of that myself. Used to stick 5 chamois on the steps and plop them down 20 totems. Yeah, exactly, huh? I guess you can't do that anymore. You have very few buffs now, but I guess they say they plan to reintroduce raid buffs and, you know, so because they really cut a lot of that out of the game. But I hear they're gonna put some buffs back into the game. At least some. I don't know if it's not going to be like it was probably, but they're going to, because, you know, I mean, back in the vanilla days, you'd walk around, people would throw buffs on you. If you went to Stormwind, you'd come out of there with Arcane Brilliance and, you know, here Blessing of Kings and Mark of the Wild and you know, you could just neighborly do it. Now, like the buffs I have as a paladin, if I put them on someone else, it takes them off me. You know? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, really. I could put, if I put my pally buff on someone, if I'm in a group, okay, it'll put the buff on everyone. But if I just put it on someone that I'm not grouped, it'll put it on them. But if it's on me, it'll take it off of me. And that seems lame to me. But I mean, it just is like, it's just, you know, basically every time they do an expansion, they change the game mechanics. And you know, one argument for that is to make it, you know, interesting, and it kind of levels the playing field among old and new players. But, you know, because people that have it all figured out, they have to refigure out everything. So, you still have some of the, you still have the hands. They don't all work like they used to work. So, I haven't played my pally recently, so I don't want to tell you the wrong thing because, but the pally was always my main, and not always, but once I discovered the pally, when I moved to this server, instead of my original main was a warrior, and so I made her just exactly the same appearance. But when I moved to this server, I decided to re-roll her, and I just made her as a pally, and then I leveled her as a pally. Because I discovered on the original PvP server that I was on, it's probably changed at least that many times, yeah. So probably three or more times. It changes all the time. And so when I was playing on the PvP server, I got a little, like, I started I think this was probably in the Cataclysm days. I was still on that server, and I was playing a pally, and it was an alt. It was a Draenei, I remember, and I still have that character on that server. And I managed to level really fast too. I don't know exactly why I did it, but you know, they The warrior's sword model and big outcry, then they changed it back. I don't know. I'm not sure what you're talking about. Was it the are you talking about the legendary or But anyway, so I was like doing some questing or whatever, and then I was like turning in a quest somewhere in like not Desolus. Wait, is Desolus the place that has the big twin spires that they're like these big plateaus that stick up out of the ground, or is that no, that is, here, I gotta look at the map now. I think it is Feralus. Yeah, it's Feralus. So there's like a big thing here and a big thing here. And there's like a teleporter that can teleport you to the top of one of them, I seem to recall. Anyway, so I got attacked by a rogue. And you know, as usual, my reaction time is horrible, but I was able to survive and use all my heals, and I kind of surprised the rogue because they didn't realize, he didn't realize who I was going to be able to defend myself. I was really not paying attention and talking to the quest, talking to the quest giver. And I managed to not only survive, but I remember as the rogue realized that he was in trouble, he started running away, and he got the hammer of the righteous right in the back of the head. So then I said, well, maybe I should play a pally. I seem to be better at that. So that was kind of my moment that I thought, well, maybe my main should be a pally. So, do I know about a guy named Dupington? I don't know. No, tell me. It sounds interesting. That guy was infamous. So was he a rogue or something, or oh. Oh, I see. He was undefeatable. Well, I mean, rogue is like that. If you yeah, I remember doing that. I remember doing that achievement. Yeah. You beat him with your pally. You cheered and ran away fast. Awesome. Yeah, I guess that's what it comes down to, is that pallies are pretty good against rogues. Because you got all those heals, plus you got that emergency lay on hands, and that can surprise them because they think they've got you, and then all of a sudden you're at full health again. And also, like back in the earlier days, vanilla and BC, potions, they were just on a regular timer. So if a fight went long, you could pop another potion. But then they nerfed that. One time I had, like, I was being friendly. I was doing my fishing. I was at Forgotten Pools doing my fishing in my bikini. And then a horde druid came and hung out with me for a while. And then he was like kind of wanting to fight a little, like, and so instead of just killing me, he like taught me a bunch of stuff. It was really fun. And then I also found out then that you could duel the horde. I didn't know you could do that, but you can. You just had to type it in, and then it would set up a duel. So you could actually duel with a member of the opposite faction. And I think he might have been the one to show me that. But he had like would change from one form to another, and he'd get his health back, and it just looked like there was no way I could possibly beat him, even though we were on the same level, And, I was in horde territory, so I wasn't safe. I couldn't unflag, So I used to do my fishing there and fish for deviant fish, and then I would make the pirate costume and put it on the auction house. And that was like one of the first sort of like money-making things I did in the game. And gosh, you remember when you could use all the scrolls? It's before they nerfed potions and scrolls together and made them be all like a battle elixir and a guardian elixir. I mean, you could like get, if you had one of every scroll, you could use them all. So if you were really diligent, you could buff yourself so much, you know? Yeah, I used to just go by a vendor or just go, or I'd collect those scrolls and I'd, you know, before I go into a dungeon or whatever, I'd just use them all. So. I'm not getting a rare fish here. I thought I would at least get one. Now it says I got 20 viewers from fishing. It's riveting stuff, people. Riveting stuff. Yeah, you know, and I remember this. Someone did a video because, you know, during the Nostalrius outrage, somebody did a video and like just like showed like. Oh, the lamer bauble, the big bauble. I probably have that somewhere. Someone like did a video where they showed like someone describe, you know, they were like doing a little WoW Let's Play, and there was like, okay, now I need to plant a carrot, and then they went back and showed like 40-man. They keep interspersing that with 40-man raid footage, and. You know, this is how boring it is now, and this was vanilla, man. It was awesome. And it was a great video. And there's all this AoE stuff going down, and it looks like just a firestorm and an ice storm, and, you know, yeah. I think it's so cool that they have a Leroy. They have a Leroy achievement now. At least I have a carrot. I remember, I didn't know about that, and I remember I got that achievement somehow accidentally. And, because I think I was, you know, I think I was after the Warg Pup, but I don't remember if that was the same time as I got that. Back when, you know, that's another thing they nerfed. You know, there didn't used to be a lot of pets in the game, and one of the weird ones was the Warg Pup, and it actually did like 1 point of damage in the vanilla game, so I'm told. That was before my time, but I still have that Warg Pup that I got from there before they added the pet interface. But by the time I got it, it didn't do damage anymore. It just followed you around like the other pets. But, you know, like people would use it for springing traps and stuff, you know. And so, yeah. Yeah, Upper Blackrock Spire. Yeah, that's right. So then when they added the pet interface with the pet battles and everything, then, you know, that was a thing. Ooh, I got one! Mimic Octopus. See that? Oh, I got one! Mimic Octopus, and then now cut in a 40-man raid video. Yeah, and then, you know, it counted like all the old pets you have. Me neither. I still don't have that. I just recently got this though from an egg. I don't know if this is rare or not. It's probably not, but this is what I still have, I just got this raptor. It said the egg was hatching into something, and this is what it hatched into. I got like, I got like, I went and did that you know, long strange trip thing, you know, to get the purple drake, and because at the time it was the only hope I had for getting a 310 speed mount back when the mounts had speeds and it wasn't just your riding ability. And so but so with the purple drake, like, so I had to, it was the violet proto drake, I guess. And yeah, you know, carrot on the stick, that was another thing that, you know, I had like, I remember having that and having the other three things. I had the mount speed enchant, and like there were three other things. You could put three things that would stack too. Before you got the carrot on the stick, the only way to go faster was to get those three things. And so like, I did this thing, and I was like, it was hard. It was so hard because I had to do, there were PvP objectives in it, and I sucked at PvP. And you had to, one of the things you had to do was carry the flag in Eye of the Storm, right? And as a paladin, you know, you're not exactly well suited for that. And so basically all I did was just go into Eye of the Storm over and over, probably 47 times, and carry the flag over and over. I just kept grabbing the flag and running and dying. And then, you know, I mean, and, you know, and people have said, oh, did you spam your heal? Yeah, you can bubble, you can spam your heals, but the good PvP people know how long your bubble is going to last, you know, and they're going to kill you. And so then finally, after almost probably 50 times going into that instance, I grabbed, it's like nobody was there. I grabbed the flag and I ran, and nobody was there at all. I didn't even have to do anything. I just had to run, and there was nobody. I didn't see anyone. I don't know what they were doing. Maybe they were getting high and hanging out in the starting area. Maybe it was like an achievement run. Maybe people were like, okay, Freddy, now it's your time to carry the flag. And they were all just trading the flag carries or something. But I don't know what happened, but I was all by myself. I wasn't in a pre-made group, so I just lucked out and I carried the flag. I can't remember if you had to do it more than one time, but whatever happened, I was able to just do it. And I never even saw another player. And then when I got the purple drake, okay, so finally, the thing is, I did all the holiday achievements, except I didn't have the blue helm for, I didn't have the blue helm for the hallowed quest, and that was part of it. And then, yeah, exactly. So you go, you know. Right, exactly. So, may have been. So anyway, what, I needed that one blue helm, so I had like all the holiday achievements except I didn't have that blue helm, and I thought I had it and that I sold it, and I even had a GM check for me and said, no, it looks like you never had it. You just had the regular one, the regular pumpkin helm, you know, and so I had to wait, I don't know, like almost a year for that holiday to come up again, so I could do that one thing. And then so then I finally did it, and I got the purple drake, and probably less than a week or two later, I got the time lost proto drake. Just luck, pure luck, you know. And so, yeah, the quest helm, not the drop. Yeah, it was the helm that's, yeah, spilled out of the pumpkins. Yeah. So, yeah, so then I got the time lost, and I still use that on my main. And the only other rare mount I have is I have the horse that where is that thing? Didn't I put that on favorite? Oh, I guess not. It's the one you got in Karazhan though. This one. Yeah, here we go. And this was a rare drop. I went into you know, when you got to the horse area, you know, that was like a 1% drop, and these guys begged me to go into this instance, and it was a mount, and so when we got to the horse area, you know, this dropped, and I rolled on it because I didn't have it, and I got it, and I just couldn't believe it. I was like, I never win anything. So and it was like probably the only time I ever went into that instance. And now they have an Uber one too. They have like an even more elaborate one now. And and also, okay, I guess another rare one would be the sea turtle. But that like that was just fishing up and down in Crystal Song Forest until it finally got it. And it just seemed like it took me weeks to get that. Oh, the bird. Yeah, I mean that one. Oh. Yeah. The raven hawk or something. What is it called? Like night raven hawk something. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I know. Isn't that amazing when that happens? And you can farm for something. I tried to get that seahorse from Bashir. I tried for weeks and farmed. I farmed that for weeks and never got it. Never found it. Never got it. And maybe I should do it again. But it'd be nice to have the seahorse that you can ride anywhere. It was like Raven Lord or something like that. Is that the one you mean? Yeah.
Water is life.
What news of my son? Yeah, you know, I killed the big fish and I found the ring. What does it mean? Well, you know, I mean, put 2 and 2 together, guy. He appears thoughtful. The situation is grim, but not without hope. My son is careless with his belongings, so maybe he just threw his ring into the pool. Thank you for your help, Elisa. I will not soon forget this great favor you have done for me.
The river goes where the
yeah,
river wills.
I don't know. I have not seen your son around since, so I'm not sure. It's good to hold out hope. It's good to hold out hope, though. Ashes of Alar. Oh, there you go. Yeah. Oh, you got the Baron's horse on the first drop a year later. See? Ashes of Alar. Okay, yeah, I remember now. I've seen that one around.
You need something?
Any luck with those sun crawlers? Yes, have those sun crawlers.
See you later.
And Nat Pagel,
Hey there.
I've got this fish for you. Mimic octopus. Okay. Yes, it's a mimic octopus. It's not as rare as you might think because it camouflages itself and you see it all the time. You just have to know how to... Okay, all right. So, there we go. And I got a lesser charm. I don't know what these lesser charms of good fortune, I don't know where they accumulate or where can I spend them on? Are they currency? I'm not actually sure. I haven't done any group stuff here since I've been in the only group quests I did were like,
Welcome.
I did my 2 Druid dungeon quests.
Next one. is
because
on
you know
me.
you don't have that many class quests anymore. So you know you used to have to like do quests to get some of your abilities. I remember Warrior getting my Berserker stance. I actually had to do something. It was hard too. You had to go into Horde territory and go to this island and do this fighting thing. And they don't have that anymore. But like. But I did do that, so I did my Druid quest. I did my 2 Druid quests, which got me this staff and the horns, so that I could use for transmog. Yeah, I know, it was a huge class, it was a huge quest chain. I remember the quest chain for getting the succubus too, that was another long one. And I was on a PvP server and I kept getting ganked. And finally, like, I got some guild members to run it with me. So, yeah, I know. In my day, you know, I mean, in my day, you had to train all your abilities, not just once, but over and over and over. You had like intimidating shout class 1, intimidating shout class 2, intimidating. Each one cost gold. You know, it went all the way up to however many, like 13 or something. Now maybe not that high, but it went up pretty high. Like all of your abilities had, like you could train things and I remember when you got a talent point each level too, instead of every other level. Yeah, I know, huh? There was all that gold spamming, and I never bought gold though. One friend of mine that he was like a really good rogue, and he did like all the things that you would think would be wrong, like he turned with the keyboard and he clicked his attacks, and he was just deadly. I don't know how he did it, but he is the one that kind of taught me. I know now you can buy the WoW token from Blizzard, so that seems like that's got to cut the gold farmers out of the loot somewhat. I don't know, I guess it's possible to get your subscription without paying, you know, just by buying those tokens off the auction house. But that's a lot of gold grinding or auctioneering or whatever you might be doing, you know. Game wouldn't be very fun, I think, if that's all you did. In fact, this token thing is like, on my server, the last time I looked, they were going for like 150,000 gold or something. And I thought, well, that would be a boring grind for, like, I could just get my Grand Expedition Yak in one go there. I could just get that token, 20 bucks, and that would be the end of it. So, yeah, they were. It just happened to be on my server. They were going for more than that mount costs. And I've seen it sometimes. The last I checked, I saw them going for like 50 or 60,000. But yeah, you know, they were 30 or 40,000. But then sometimes they go for a lot more. Right now, I don't know what they're going for right now, but when I just started streaming, I was curious, and they were going for more than the mount cost, that's for sure. So that's more than 120,000 anyway. I mean, I don't know where people are getting this gold. I mean, that's a lot of grinding, or I mean, if you do arbitrage, you can make a lot of money, but you do have to sit there and auction all the time. So it's like you're not really playing the game. But I remember doing that myself. You know, I got really good at it and I kind of got into it. And I even remember, that I was thinking about being a commodities trader after that. And I remember there was like, because I got so good at it, and I remember there being a job where this company wanted to train you to be a commodities trader just for them, like their personal trainer. And they were gonna train you up from nothing and put you through the school and get you qualified as a trader, so you could just trade for them. And I was halfway considering applying for that job, although I don't think it would have been a good fit really, but it was just, you know, I don't know what I would put in my resume. I make a lot of gold in WoW, so I want to be a commodities trader. Yeah, pork bellies, exactly, you know, pork bellies and what was it, the crop report, the corn harvest or whatever, I can't remember, what was it? What was the thing? There was a one particular thing that was like going to be the orange juice, frozen concentrated orange juice, was it? Orange juice. Yeah, OJ, it was OJ. Yeah, FCOJ, that's the symbol for it. That was a fun movie. That was a really fun movie. Talking about old movies that I liked, you know, that was a good one. And Dan Aykroyd was hilarious in that movie, and so was Eddie Murphy. So that was hilarious. In fact, you know, Topper McNabb in Stormwind, he uses some Eddie Murphy lines, you know, like, oh, but I'm not blind. I can see and I can walk. You know, he kind of does that. And, and, you know, I want Blizzard to add a thing where Topper can actually shine your armor for a copper, you know, and maybe your armor would sparkle a little after that. And maybe, you know, maybe Topper could move on with his life and get it together. Like right after the guards show up, it's just so funny. But you know, talk about weird WoW stories. I once killed Topper McNabb, and not as a horde. I meant in the pre-Wrath of the Lich King build-up, there was that thing where you could turn into a zombie. And the first thing I thought of was, oh, I can kill Topper McNabb if I do this just right. So a zombie would scratch you and you would turn into a zombie yourself. And so I managed to shamble up the hill or up the way and attack Topper McNabb, and I managed to kill him before the guards came to get me, because most of the guards had been turned into zombies by then too. So you gotta time it right and wait till there's not a lot of guards or they've all been turned into zombies. So, and I wish I had like thought of making a video of that, but you know, I don't even have a screen cap of it. So it's my word against everyone else's. You could deny it, but I did it. I was there. And he does yell, guards, help me, guards, you know, and but you know, people gank him as rogues. They sneak in and gank him, but well, let's see, what am I gonna do now? I'm still playing. I'm not sure what to do. Let me see. Have I done the Claxy quests or what? I don't even remember. I try to do different ones each day when I start out, or you know. Yeah, those came out in it should be an achievement. It should absolutely. And they came out in yeah. So what am I doing here? I'm in the wrong place here. Yeah, exactly. That's what I end up doing a lot, especially when I talk too much. I just fly around. Let's see, so
I am honored.
I go to Klaxivest. I don't know. I can't remember if I did that today or not. Yeah, exactly. And you know the dance emote like or you know that I always talk about that, how you know there wouldn't be a trial of style thing in the bank, or I mean in the auction house, if people didn't dance in the auction house when they were doing their auctions, you know. I always used to do, it was another guy that had a female character, and he always used to dance in the auction house, but he was always in there doing lots of stuff. So he was in there doing buying and selling, or on the mailbox, exactly. So he'd always go in there and be dancing. And there's a rare spawn on a little Bocon. So now whenever I take my banker in the auction house, I always dance. And then I give a little homage to the old days and talk about the trial of style, because it's a thing, you know. It was a real thing. It's why we have it. I don't know if we'll ever get the dance studio, but I always thought we should, when we get exalted with a faction, we should be able to speak their language. You know, so switch to it in the chat, you know. And yeah, I know they've been talking about it for years, but at least they have the trial of style, which is kind of close, you know. It's a little bit of a thing. I feel like that's been like an April Fool's thing almost. Like they've been kind of dangling it as a little joke. And they probably will never do it. But the fact that they did the trial of style makes me think they might actually do it eventually. And then, you know, they didn't do that thing with the languages, but they did do, like, if you're an arcane mage, now you can have like you can change languages, and you can speak any of the factions, any of the 5 main factions, I guess. It's the carrot on the stick for players, absolutely. Oh, looks like I could have sworn I did this today, but I guess I didn't. I did it yesterday. Maybe I should save it for a later stream. Maybe if I do a stream like in the middle of the night, maybe I'll save this. Maybe I will, because I think I've done the main stuff. And I got like 2 areas of dailies. There's other dailies I bet that I don't know about, but it is, but like my server reset is like let me see what it says here. Yeah, my realm time, it's 11:15 and my realm time is 2:15, so server reset is 10 a.m. So that's when you know, I got the explanation I got is it's different for different things. I don't know if this is right, but that some things reset early in the morning, and some things reset later on in the morning. And like dailies are on a different timer than other things. I'm actually not sure. But I could do these quests. I could do these quests later if I decide to stream. And I know because I used to log on and see if things were reset, and then I noticed certain things were and certain things weren't. Like, so the server reset for raids and dungeons and stuff was like early, much earlier, and then the reset for dailies was at a different time. So I used to go in and do like I spent so much time doing those dailies at the Argent tournament because you could grind up your heirlooms. So I did a lot of that. You could get more heirlooms, and I got all the guild heirlooms and the different ones at different vendors, and then you could grind the improvement tokens, and I still have a number of those. You could put them at tier 1, and I still have probably some heirlooms that aren't aren't upgraded that I could still grind the Argent tournament. If you have like 3 characters, 3 or 4, something like that, 4 characters doing that every day, you can get 1 upgrade token every day, at least 1. And before you know it, you'll have them all upgraded. So, and now their heirlooms are now, I don't know if you know this, but the heirlooms are now in an interface. So they're like this, they actually show up in a thing. So you don't have a unique copy of them. You don't have to buy them. You could make a new copy of one if you want. But you can still pass the old ones around too if you have enchants on them or whatever. But it's a lot of playing though. But those Argent tournament things, they don't take long to do. Once you've got a character that's leveled all the way through, done all the preliminaries. But yeah, exactly, more bag space, so you don't really end up. So basically, if you click on one of these, it makes a new one for you. So, but I like I said, I still have like 1 cloth headpiece. I've got a cloth heirloom. The what is it? The Dreadmist helm or whatever, Dreadmist hat or something. Or I think that's what it's called. Let me see. Let me go with sources. I want to do all, right, all classes, and it's the the tattered Dreadmist mask. I've got one of those that has a head enchant on it, and that one and the head enchant still is in effect. They say that they don't work anymore, but I don't know what they meant by that, because when I put it on and I count the stats, I put it on my mage or priest or whatever, and those stats count. So because I counted them, so it seems like they are. Yeah, now, people usually transmog it anyway. It's a cool looking set, but people usually just transmog over it and do whatever they want. Yeah, if the stats go up, must be, yeah, like I said. But I don't know why they would decide to just take, I like it when they add stuff, I don't like it so much when they take stuff out. Like, I understand why they took out reforging, but reforging was cool, and you could get a piece that wasn't exactly right for your class, but you could fix it, So, but they took it out. Now the reforging guy's just standing there doing nothing, just like all the class trainers. You can ask them the way to the proving grounds. That's all they do anymore. Oh yeah, the proving grounds are right here. So, so yeah, maybe I'll call it here, and I'll I could probably look like I've been doing 3 hours, 16 minutes so far. So if I do another stream later tonight, this morning, I mean, it's possible it could happen. So did I get any beer while I was fishing? I got a sealed crate. I got some beer. I got fizzy fair drink. Doesn't look like it doesn't look like it makes you drunk. Oh, I got Pandaria plum wine. I was supposed to give that to what's his name, wasn't I? Did I forget to do that? I did. Look at that.
The waters foretold of this meeting.
I forgot all about that. I got that wine and then I never went back and gave it to him. So now I've done it.
To swim against the current.
And I am now what? Considers me a buddy. He considers me a buddy now. Okay, fine. Sounds good.
Farewell.
Late night wow. Yeah, this fizzy drink, I don't think this is alcohol. But I'll drink it anyway. Let's maybe something weird will happen when I drink it. So let's see. Restores like 1,252 mana over 24 seconds. Must remain seated when drinking. I don't think it makes you drunk though. It's just a fizzy drink. Restores mana, very little mana. I had a little gold in there anyway. Well, it can be fun, you know? You could join me on my adventures or something. Okay, now this is where I'm a lamer. What is my BattleNet tag? And if I don't know what it is, how do I find it? I don't actually know what it is. Is it on the Blizzard? Is it on the Blizzard app? Right. Remember when they merged servers? Okay. Okay, I see it. I think it's this. It's like my main character name plus a number sign and then a number. My 4-digit number. Is that it? That's it. Okay. Okay. Now the question is, how do I PM you? Let's see. What are my choices here? So you can't right click on anything on this client. So let's see. I can just go W SKIRMY, and it's 1, 2, 3, 1. All right. As I just said it, I guess it doesn't matter that I'm whispering it to you, but I just said it right on this stream, so it's not really a secret. Did it come? I just. Did it work? It didn't work. Got it. Oh, you did get it. Okay. All right. All right, then. All right. Very good. I mean, I'd be like, I think I'm like probably the most boring person to play with because I don't like ever do anything. I like to just go, just goof around a lot of the time. I mean, like, that would be cool. That would be so cool. I would love, see, I've been wanting to do something like that anyway. And I think it'd be great if we figured out a way to like have voice on both streams and you know, like I had your face cam and you had my face cam, and that'd be like cool. And I don't know if that's possible. It must be though. I think people do it. And so, you know, I mean, I never really did a raid either. The closest I got with a guild raiding was like going on a trash run, because I never had, like, I didn't have good enough gear. So you had to do these trash runs to get slightly better gear so you could be better, you know, so you could be better equipped to go into the raid a little farther. And, you know, that was before LFR, so... yeah. But I do remember doing that, and I was with a casual guild, but they did do some organized things, and one of the things they did was the trash runs, and I got in on it a few times, although I felt like I was so bad. You know, they all still had better equipment than I did, so. Because I basically just had dungeon equipment. And then, yeah, everyone wants to know your gear score. That's the... But, I don't know, I was never, like, all that concerned, so. Mostly it was just, like, a big world for me to explore, so I always kind of liked... and I like the social aspect of it. I liked the, you know, that you could, you know, hang out with people and stuff. And I remember, like, one of my fondest memories was just going to the Dark Moon Fair with a couple of my guildies and just wearing casual clothes and just hanging out and talking. Like, we managed to jump up on top of the cart and we just watched the fair and we just talked about stuff. And, it was like almost like going to a real festival or something, you know. It was fun. Oh, and that's after they added the island. Yeah. So, and I've been there a couple times, but I've never done any of the Dark Moon stuff since they created the Dark Moon Island. With the giraffe, you know, and stuff, but now they still have the little launching off points, you know, where you can meet the Dark Moon Fair. They always have the little guy with the portal, and you know, there's still like a little meeting place there. So, you know, it's not completely gone, but used to be the festival was just right there. And sometimes the Horde would show up and go to it, you know. Or vice versa. Yeah, Brewfest. I guess I could switch to my awesome office view that you helped me create, so. Yeah, that was really fun. I really enjoyed it too. I thought it was so fun that you could see, so now I'm also in the center of the chair, so I'm like I can lean back in the chair and it looks like I'm leaning back, you know. Blaggy pointed out that I'm still not bright enough, like I would be more brightly lit being in this room. But of course I guess I could do like that. That would lighten me up pretty good. Just put a big bright window up, or at least, you know, make it like a certain size, and Maybe I should let everyone know that I'm still lurking. While I'm thinking of it, while I put up my super bright window. Like what we were talking about before too, like there's this one user. I'm not going to tell like who it is because it's not like I think these things are just mistakes. Like I think, I don't know, unless I somehow, but if I say lurk or exclamation point lurk, it says you're permanently banned from talking in the channel. I have no idea what, if anything, I did. So, I'm clueless. Truly. Yes, it still says that too. I don't know what I did, man. I'm sorry. Sorry, man. Sorry. 600-minute lamer ban. 600-minute lamer ban. It's 600 minutes. Well, yeah, you have a good night, man. I feel like I kept you up a long time, so, but I guess I'm gonna go now too, maybe have some dinner or something and see where it goes from there. So, nice new office. Bye-bye, everyone. Oh no, something weird happened. Something weird happened with chroma key. Ah, ghost. Ghost. That was weird. Okay.